Greetings, fellow Fright Fiends. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben here for an episode of Boogeyman Ben's Horrors. A couple weeks ago, I bought a previously viewed movie. It was a sequel to a cult film that I really loved growing up. The cult film is The Car. I don't know if people are familiar with this movie. This is my DVD copy of it. Sorry, it's a little shiny right there. But The Car, and then I also have the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Absolutely love this film. It's a blast. Deals with Satan's car, like the devil's car, and it's this car that runs people off the road. You never see who the driver is. It features James Brolin and Kathleen Lloyd and Ronnie Cox. I've always loved this film. It scared me as a kid, especially just the opening scene where these two bikers are on like this, they're on this highway riding this bike. It's up on like a tall peak, and the car comes up behind them and pushes them off the road, pushes one guy off a bridge. It's really creepy, and I think it's really well done. It's the fact that you don't see, like, there's nobody driving it. It's just this car that's going after people. Or there's the scene where it like jumps through this house as this woman's on the phone, and you can see it in the distance. Really, really excellent direction by Elliot Silverstein. So yeah, I love this film. I've had the Scream Factory release for a while, and I've had the DVD for a long time too. And then I found out, and it was kind of like a fluke how I found out. I think it was either on one of the like Bloody Disgusting or Arrow in the Head or one of the sites that I go to, talked about that there was a sequel. It's kind of like an homage sequel. It's not really a direct sequel, but it does feature Ronnie Cox coming back, playing a different character. He's just playing a mechanic. He has pretty much a glorified cameo. But it's called The Car: Road to Revenge Unrated. It's not really it's kind of a pseudo sequel. It deals with this district attorney who's trying to clean up this kind of, I guess you want to call it a cyberpunk kind of city, and he ends up getting killed and thrown out his window where he's working, and he lands on this car. He lands on the hood. So pretty much, as opposed to the original one where it's the devil, this one is his spirit going into the vehicle. And this movie had horrible acting. It wasn't directed very well, very kind of thrown together, but there's something about it I liked. I don't know what it was. There's a terrific homage to the original Car in this film, and I think that's kind of one of the things that made me appreciate it a little bit. Like I said, it's not a great movie at all. There's a lot of problems with it. Like I said, the acting is horrific. There's nobody in this movie that I could really latch onto. Seeing Ronnie Cox was really cool because I've always been a fan of him from not only The Car, but like Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 and RoboCop. He's a great actor. But yeah, this movie isn't that great, but I'm not mad that I picked it up because it does have some little characteristics that made me love the original Car film. There's just some little things in it that I like. I think the vehicle is imposing. It does, spark, it's not scary like it was in the original, because I don't think it's because it's not as well directed and the story's not as well written, but it's still one that I would revisit, and it's one that I kind of enjoyed watching. It's not, like I said, it's not perfect cinema. It's not something that, I'm going to remember everybody in the cast for because they're forgettable acting. There's a lot of forgettable acting in it, no disrespect to them, but I kind of had fun with this one, and I kind of liked the ending on it too. Again, not a perfect film, but sometimes, something that's silly or over the top, or, sometimes those ones are the ones you remember, and I actually kind of like this movie. If I gave it a rating on my scale, I would give it 2.5 skulls. So yeah, not great, not horrible, but one that I'm not regretting buying. I got it for like $5, completely worth it in my opinion. I had fun with it. Again, it's not the best horror film, it's not even a great horror film, no way compares to the original Car, but I had fun with it. So I just wanted to talk about it. If you guys have seen The Car: Road to Revenge, let me know what you guys think. I'm sure a lot of people have said they hated it, and I'm sure most people will. I'm gonna be on a different scale on this one and say that I kind of enjoyed it for what it is. So thanks so much everyone for watching. Thanks for the support. I'm really thankful for everyone taking the time to watch these videos, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming real soon. Take it easy, stay scared. Peace. I have a Patreon page. If everybody wants to help support me, the link is down below. And if you do help support me, Dracula here will get more treats, and Dracula really loves his treats. So any support that you can give me would be very, very much appreciated. Right, Drac?